No. God damn it. God damn it. I had it.
Okay.
It's so tilted. Holy shit. Whatever. I don't care.
Hi, I don't have a proper intro for this video, so here's my review of a Hostess birthday cupcake. So it's like half of it just fell off. It's sticking all in my teeth. It was good, very sweet, but that's just kind of how Hostess is. Fuck this intro. What is this? What am I doing? I like this song a lot, man. The melody of the chorus and Don singing is really infectious and fun. A really grimy banger from a rapper who deserves way more attention than he has right now. I love this beat so much. It feels so lighthearted and bright compared to a lot of Mike's other output. Pierre releases another song where I get more confused that people don't think he's a good vocalist. Like, the background vocal melodies and the hook are fucking great. What are you on? Poppy is so good at making hard-hitting, catchy rock music. It's insane. A personally really great hard-hitting single to come back with after 5,000 years of waiting. For being such a weird collaboration, this is really fucking fun. Plus, you can kind of tell where each artist contributed to the song, and that's pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think this was going to be as good as it is. The vibe of this song is great, and the hook is fucking catchy as hell. It shit was stuck in my head even after an hour after I first heard it. Trippie and Carti just go off on such a fantastic beat, like one of the best Trippie songs I've heard in a while. This is quite literally Mr. Rage 2, but it's still pretty good. How does this exist? Another fucking banger from Lucy. This album is quickly becoming one of my most anticipated of the year. Whoa, who knew a BTS song would be so formulaic? What the hell? Holy shit, what a song this is. Such a beautifully haunting piece with an explosive outro, and the fact that this is only the band's second official single has me so fucking hyped for whatever comes next. I'm just gonna rapid fire these. The instrumental makes it a little bit less but hearing Lana sing Black Lives Matter is so uncomfortable for some reason, so that brings it down a bit. Looking at her face while listening to this song just made me super annoyed, so who gives a fuck? One last thing. Who let her pick these cover arts? Better question, who let her do these cover arts? I think Lana has finally ruined her reputation for me, because even if these songs were good, I would still be like, but it's Lana Del Rey, though. This song is one of those songs that makes me scrunch my face like I'm eating 6 warheads at once and makes my chest and lungs tighten like those warheads are giving me a heart attack. Such a fucking amazing, beautiful song. Little Simz releases another fucking fantastic single. Cleo Soul's chorus on the song, it's incredible. I could not be more excited for this fucking album. Jesus Christ. Yo, mama. I feel bad for whoever was salivating for this album throughout the literal year-long delay. It's just alright. Nothing too crazy good or bad, just kind of exists. While the rapper features on this can be a little lackluster sometimes, for being a producer album, the beats on this are really good. A ton of potential in this right here. I appreciate this project for what it is and what it represents more than actually listening to the thing in full. It's got a lot of nice ambient passages, but it gets a bit too repetitive for my liking throughout the 2.5 hour long runtime. This album's really interesting for me because it's simultaneously kind of boring but also pretty good at the same time. Easily one of my favorite rap albums so far this year. The production on this is just beautiful and the lyrics throughout the whole thing are super impactful. I love this one a lot. Holy shit, dude. The creativity and the instrumentation and structure of this is absolutely incredible. Ollie is such a fantastic and infectious vocalist too. The first couple tracks are admittedly a little rocky, but Living the Dream and everything past that is pretty good. This album sounds like what Death Grips is just noise people think the Money Store sounds like. There's just nothing like black metal shoegaze made by gay anarchists, I'll tell you. A really nice EP of some fun, dancey songs with some pretty sick production. I don't know, it's good. This is pretty great, but it admittedly got a bit repetitive as it went on until the last track. Holy shit, that song is amazing. I was really surprised at how fun and self-aware this album was. A lot of the beats and, of course, the rapping are effortlessly great. Rest in peace, Doom. Just two guys making indie rock about how gay they are and how much they love each other, and it's pretty great. This album feels like when you go back through an already pretty established rapper's early catalog, and that's in a good way. This is pretty amateurish, but that's part of the charm of it, and you know that it'll get better as their career goes on. Plus, the beats on here are sick as hell, and the concept throughout is pretty fun. Such a good debut EP from a new singer-songwriter I can see blowing up eventually. Given this is a debut and her songwriting can always get better, I'm excited for what she does in the future. Listening to this album on Spotify is really fun because you're listening to some pretty and groovy songs while seeing the album name keep scrolling through itself, and it somehow fits the music pretty well. This album has easily some of the best production I've heard in a rap album so far this year. Just so beautiful and lively, it's amazing. Plus the rapping and lyricism is fucking incredible.
More like duty, am I right? Sounds pretty sick.
I like this a good bit, to be honest, but my main takeaway is that I hope more artists utilize unlisted features on their albums, even if it's just for the first day or few hours it's out. Those really enhance the first listening experience a lot for me. While I liked all of these songs, the only one that really sounds like it's for a Saw movie is Spiral. If I had to describe this album with only one word, it would be genuine. Even though I can't understand anything that's said on this, the instrumentation and vocals feel very passionate and important to the artist, and that only makes this already pretty great album better. This is pretty good, especially with its haunting off-key synth melodies sometimes, but the clear standout for me is Columbia Necktie. That song is fucking great. Ichiko Ayoba creates such a beautiful and angelic atmosphere as usual. She really doesn't miss. It's fucking unreal. Oh my god. Bruiser Brigade is quickly turning into one of my favorite up-and-coming collectives right now. Everybody just kills it on here, and JUS and Fat Ray are noticeably better than their last projects from earlier this year. Super fucking excited about what these guys have next. Such a good, relaxing listen. Some really smooth rapping and emotion-filled production. I like this a lot. I love it when you listen to a debut album or project and you can tell that that artist is capable of making something fucking incredible in the future. This is one of those albums. A bit underwhelming, I will say, especially after how great the singles were, but I think Olivia has a lot of potential for the future. Wow, does this album cover match the music. It really feels like someone just right in front of you singing some tunes. Plus, the title track for this album is one of the best title tracks so far this year. Rest in peace to a legend, but this is just kind of alright. This is really good. I don't have anything else. This album's whatever, but I want to talk about how this part of Saturday is one of the most unintentionally funny things I've heard this year. I mean, overall it's good, but it's definitely nowhere near some of Blade's best. While they sure are hit songs, I don't know, it's good. I guess the biggest thing I got from this is that I'm super impressed with this album, even after loving Schlagenheim. I think that's because of how different this is from that album and how much they've grown as a band since then. Plus, a lot of the vocals on this are really fucking great, especially on the slower moments of this album. This is pretty fucking good, even if the sound does kind of get a little tiresome near the end. I'd say it's worth my personal less than a year wait, unlike some other people.
A couple more things. Bo Burnham's Inside was fucking incredible, and this isn't music related, but Resident Evil Village was very good. That's about it. Bye. Let's wake up side by side.